Hello. So we are doing a case study on ATS system. My name is Mokshil Tandil and I am going to talk about what is ATS and what are its inputs. So ATS or Application Tracking System is a type of database driven platform designed to manage, streamline and automate various aspects of recruitment and hiring process. It is primarily used by recruiters, HR professionals and hiring managers to collect, organize and evaluate job applicants. Auto Resume Viewer are parts of ATS system and refers to the mechanism within the software like OCR, Optical Character Recognition, that reads, processes the resume submitted by applicants. These tools do not make hiring decisions, rather they help recruiters by scanning resumes for relevant information using the preset criteria, storing resume in a centralized database for further use, filtering and ranking candidates based on their qualifications, skills, and keyword matching, and highlighting relevant candidates for further human reviews or interviews, automating communication, interview scheduling, and status updates, ensuring compliance with hiring laws, example, equal opportunity regulations. So, some of the inputs of these ATS systems are: number one, resumes. The primary source of applicants' information scanned using OCR and other scanning algorithms. It contains name, content information, skills, work experience, education, and certificates, which are the primary source used in ATS filtering. Second, cover letters, often scanned alongside resumes for additional qualifications and motivations. Third, job applicants' metadata, such as applicant's date, source of applications, such as job boards or referrals, communication history, and the status in their hiring process. Demographics or proxy data varies by country and legality. Race, gender, religion may be indirectly referred or corrected for compliances. Location, university attended, and previous employment could also be used as indirect proxies. Fifth, job posting and descriptions, against which candidates are matched. Required qualifications, skills, experience. Keywords may also be used for filtering and scoring the candidates from a huge pool. Reference and contact information would also be detected from the resumes for the ATS. Now, Mohammed would discuss the outputs of our ATS system.
Let's explain the outputs of the ATS. One of the primary outputs of ATS software is a candidate match score. According to HR Tech, candidate match score ranks applicants based on how well their resumes align with the job description. For instance, if a job requires skills in Python, data analysis, and project management, an ATS might assign a 90% match score to a candidate whose resume includes all three keywords and relevant experience. Other typical data points include keyword frequency, skills gaps, and resume formatting issues. These insights help recruiters prioritize candidates who best meet the predefined qualifications. This helps the companies save time they take reviewing resumes. In addition to candidate rankings, ATS systems also generate another thing called the applicant funnel data, which is the number of applicants at each stage of the hiring process. For example, application reviewed, under review, interview scheduled, and offer extended. This provides companies with a high-level overview of the recruitment efficiency. With a high-level overview of the recruitment efficiency, as such, platforms also include diversity and compliance tracking, monitoring demographic data to ensure equal opportunity practices. These data outputs are often presented in dashboards or downloadable reports, giving HR teams the tools to make informed data-driven hiring decisions. Many modern ATS platforms also support compliance and diversity tracking. By collecting demographic data, organizations can monitor their hiring practices to ensure fairness and inclusivity. This is especially useful for companies aiming to meet the Equal Employment Opportunity Guidelines or implement diversity, equity, and inclusion goals. Also, these outputs are typically presented through dashboards or downloadable reports, providing HR teams with actionable insights in order to support data-driven decisions, making it talent management and acquisition. Furthermore, ATS analytics can support strategic decision-making just beyond hiring. HR departments can use historical data to forecast hiring trends, evaluate recruiter performances, and improve the description of jobs by identifying which postings would yield the highest quality applicants. Some systems even integrate with onboarding and HR software, streamlining the transition from applicant to employee.
ATS software can host many kinds of bias. If the ATS's competency evaluation isn't tailored to the field it is applied in, like in the case of hire views, the evaluation may be too generalized and discriminate against candidates from niche fields or with physical and mental disabilities. Additionally, relying on physical traits to evaluate candidates, like how HireView evaluates speaking speed and facial traits, cannot be used to imply anything about the candidate's competency for a role when different cultures have different linguistic habits and mannerisms. ATS algorithms are trained on historical hiring data, which may reflect past biases in hiring decisions, thus creating more inequalities. If companies are using past hiring data to train ATS, biases will continue as they use the software. This happened in Amazon's case, where their ATS system was trained on resumes from the past 10 years, which were made up entirely of men. If historical data shows a disproportionate representation of certain demographics in higher ranking roles, the algorithms trained on that data will learn to associate those demographics with success, creating a disadvantage for other candidates.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's going on?
How's it going? I heard you're teaching at the University of Maryland, right?
Yeah, I am. It's busy, but it's really good. You're teaching at the University of Notre Dame in Maryland, right?
Yes, I actually am, and I'm applying for a position at Amazon, an internship over the summer. So hopefully that experience will help me out.
Oh, no way. I'm applying for that same internship. Small world.
Small world, yeah.
Hey, I just got the position. They said being a T at Maryland really impressed them. Did you get the results back?
Unfortunately, I didn't get the position. Well, I'm really happy for you, man. I hope you do well there.
Thank you. That's really weird, though. I feel like we have pretty similar experience. Did you get any feedback?
No, all they just said was I wasn't a great fit for them. I wonder
Hey,
why.
I just looking it up, and apparently Amazon uses AI to screen your resumes. And looking through it, it actually biases when it sees a women's college. And because Notre Dame of Maryland was a women's college before, it actually penalized you.
Oh, no way. So me teaching at a previously women's college actually went against me?
Yeah, that's right. Because it was notoriously a women's college and most of the applicants were men, it created a feedback system that actually biased against you.
That's so unfair. What am I going to do about this? From 2014 to 2015, Amazon used a computer program to scan applicants' resumes. In 2015, the company realized its new system was not rating candidates for the software development jobs and other technical posts in a gender-neutral way. This is because Amazon computer modules were trained by observing patterns in resumes submitted to the company over a 10-year period. Most of these came from men because of the men dominance across the tech industry. Amazon's system taught itself that male candidates were preferable. It penalized resumes that included the word women's or in a women's chess club caption. It also downgraded graduates of 2 all-women's colleges. This made it so women were not able to receive the job that Amazon was offering. Hey man, I'm applying for an internship at JP Morgan. I heard they actually use a one-way AI meeting to do your interview and score you based on that meeting.
Oh, really? I'm actually applying for that JP Morgan interview too. I'm definitely pretty nervous about it. Usually my anxiety makes it a bit tougher for those interviews. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I do well in interviews, so I'm really excited. My interview is also too. Hey man, how's it going? I actually got the internship.
Oh, really? Congrats. Yeah. I didn't, which is a little bit weird. I feel like we had pretty similar background and experience, but I did feel really fidgety and I was pretty nervous during the interview.
Well, I heard those AI systems grade you based on your mannerisms. Maybe that happened.
Really? That doesn't seem very fair. Anxiety is not really something I can control. HireView is a software created to save companies time by not having to do in-person interviews and instead allowing a machine to judge an applicant based on predetermined criteria. This, however, leads the company to problems such as different mannerisms can lead to different scores from person to person. This is troublesome as mannerisms are not something that a person is always able to control, and it makes it harder for people with disabilities to get through the system. HireVue had to shut this program down after numerous lawsuits due to the discriminatory behavior of the technology. This is a lesson in how machines need to be looked at to ensure that all people are given equal opportunity and that ATS systems need to be tested for bias.